Where are you, Louie? Why can't I find you? You seem so far away. Seems like yesterday you were here with me to make the skies less gray. Your rubber red nose, the smile that never fades 'cause it's painted. Oh. Where are you, Louie? Why can't I find you? You seem so far away. Louie.
Hello, Dr. Zed Vector here in Dr. Zed Vector's Science Corner, ruling the world through science and might and mathematics. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open the calls here pretty soon, and that way we'll be able to communicate mano a mano and make sure that the world that I'm going to be ruling is actually going to be well caught up on science, because what's the point of ruling a completely uneducated mass? And two, be able to shine and make sure that I'm, at my scientific peak as well, because there's no better way to learn than there is to teach. All right, so I'll be taking my first caller.
Yes, hello. My name is Uneducated Mass. I am a giant mass that has not been to school. I find that your derogatory comments toward me to be hurtful.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming because you are a giant mass, you probably have some sort of singular cellular structure. Like usually those don't really have a whole lot of brain power to begin with. Well, I do appreciate that you actually managed to scrape together enough neurons to be able to call into the show. But statistically, you're not going to be entirely too bright, and I don't think that even my insults would be able to insult you that much, because there's really not that much to insult. Now, how are things where you're living? Are you just do you just lounge about in a giant, massive petri dish, or are you just like growing in some sort of sewer somewhere?
I'm in one of the dorms on the college,
Ah,
and I'm just hang out in the shower and pulsate.
That's something that I used to do in college too. I used to hang out in the shower and pulsate, mostly from crying before exams, and then like once I'd actually take those exams, I got an A on every single exam. Every exam I've ever taken, I always get A's. And nothing ever lower than that. Nope, no siree, no siree, Bobby. All just A's from here on out. 4.0.
Thank you. Click.
All right. So after that rousing phone call of scientific intellect, I think I'll be looking to see if I can get another caller going.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hold on, let me work with some dials. Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you.
yes, this is how I sound. Thank you for messing with the dials to get my proper voice.
You're welcome. Had a friend who's taught me a thing or two in audio engineering.
Oh, beautiful. I have a friend who's taught me a thing or two about, well, a thing or two. So my question for you is, I am making a volcano for my child's science fair. He's very lazy and will not do his own work. I do not
I
know
see. So
how to
original.
do this. Please
Mhm.
step-by-step instruction me. I will take
Okay.
my answer off air. Click.
All right. So, I mean, this is something that we see a lot in the child science fairs. Usually, it's the potato battery. One case had disastrous consequences for a laboratory I knew way back in the day. The name escapes me. And again, we also get things such as the volcano. Now, one of the things that I find, and it's always been wildly disappointing when I used to judge these sorts of things, is they try to mimic what's going on in a volcano with a simple acid-base reaction of sodium bicarbonate and vinegar. And basically what happens is, the vinegar, it's able to, donate a proton to the sodium bicarbonate, and then, it makes, carbonic acid, and then it decays into CO2, and then it makes this bubbly action, and then generates a lot of heat because the molecules are falling apart, and everything is starting to rise and bubble, and it goes on for just a little bit. So no, this is what you do. You're going to actually step things up a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to demonstrate the real raw processes of the earth. What I want you to do is, all right, you go anywhere. There's an area called the Circle of Fire in the Pacific Rim, and you're going to want to try to find one of the most populated areas in the Ring of Fire. And so what you're going to do is you're going to actually get some seismic equipment, try to figure out, is there actually a magma chamber below me, and then you're going to drill down right into that magma chamber in the closest, most populated city that you could find. And then right before you actually manage to breach into that magma chamber, what you need to do is you need to call the local government officials and then demand $40 billion in ransom money, or you're going to cause this volcano to explode and demonstrate to a whole bunch of people the raw, sheer power of the earth and your own scientific might and ability to be able to extract this money and these resources from these governments. You think a simple, a child science show, is worth this sorts of effort. I mean, if you want to record your efforts, if they don't pay in time, or if they do pay and you want to make absolutely certain they never forget your name, go ahead and drill that extra bit and record it. Make sure you post it on YouTube so everyone's able to see it, including me. I really want to see this. And that way you'll be able to demonstrate everyone that what your might is capable of. And if you don't get first place on that one, there was never any placing them to begin with. Next caller.
Beep, bop, boop. Why did you program me to feel pain?
Well, I mean, life is just, like suffering. That's all really life really is. Because I mean, you have this opportunity to bring something in the world, such as the Skeletron, something that's so beautiful and so strong, and you bring that into the world, and then something happens and it just gets taken away from you, and just leaves you empty and without a laboratory. And if you aren't willing to put those same sort of emotions into a creation, I feel like you're really just robbing them of the whole living experience. And so if I'm not going to be able to be swept off my feet by like a beautiful, strong skeletron, and then laid softly into a bed while it whispers sweet, soft, beautiful EDM music into your ear as you slowly go to sleep, then darn it, anything that's going to be programmed by me is going to learn that suffering of not hearing that soft, robotic voice whisper into your ear. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do. So I feel pain. Does that make me bitty, bitty, bitty alive?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, thank you. Beep. And that was Dr. Zed Vector's Science Corner. Tune in next week when we hear such questions as, Dr. Zed Vector, I was wondering, I was wanting to take over the world, and I was hoping I could get a few pointers from you on my plan.
Well, I hate to crush it to you, but first off, you're going to have to get through me in order to be able to get the whole world. But if you want to be an adversary worthwhile of destroying, you would definitely want to make sure that that you have something that could really bring any sort of government to its knees. If you...
Well, so speaking of adversary, he's coming.
No. I told them. I told them. What I gave you should have been enough. I kept you around here for this.
Digit dynamos are just like any other person, with their own individual motivation. Some are motivated by money, others by lust, some by blind adherence to some archaic, patriotic or religious ideal. But not me. Oh no. Some people are going to try to guess at why I am, at what I represent, and what I want to accomplish. They're going to say that my presence is just a cry for attention, seeking my Father's love. I'm not riding in on anyone's coattails, but I am here in the National Digit Wrestling Association, and I'm watching. And when the time is right, I will come out of the shadows, not riding on anyone's coattails, but to make my own mark. Heaven help whichever one of you thumbs wants to stand in my way.
Dan, what's up,
What's up,
buddy?
man? How you doing on this Saturday?
Oh man, I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, I'm great. Let me adjust my screen here for a minute, and then we're gonna bounce right into it. All right? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Today, I'm Dan Austin. I'm here with Garth Vader for NDWA Thumbs Squared Special Edition. 5 questions with Dan Austin. All right, man. On your bio, it says that you previously played hockey. What position did you play, and what made you give it up?
Man, I was a goalie.
Goalie?
I
That
was blocking
surprises me.
stuff. I was faster than lightning, man, but I gave it up because rock and roll, man. It took over my life. I had to.
Well, you
I
definitely got the moves, man. I mean, I'm really surprised. I really figured, you'd be a forward or a center, something, not a goalkeeper, right? That's surprising.
You think I got the moves? You should see me
Yeah.
in one wrestling ring. I'll show you some moves, man.
Well, I can't wait till we get back in action. I can tell you that. I miss everybody, even you, Cake Mania, Bram Flosson, everybody that's new. They kind of invaded the NDWA, I guess. Favorite 2 a.m. munchie? When you're hungry, what do you go for?
Oh, nachos, man. Loaded with everything. You got sour cream and chicken and, just everything. Cheese just smothered. Oh, yeah, nachos.
Man.
No way.
What's wrong?
Pizza, man. Pizza's the bomb. Yeah. Stuffed crust. You got the Chicago deep dish. And no, hold on. No. Ice cream, man.
Oh!
Ice cream with all kinds of toppings and like chocolate and everything. Yeah, 2 a.m.
Woo, man, that sounds like a great 2 a.m. snack right there. Now you got me hungry. So I've been hearing that you've been working on a new finishing move. Can you tell us a little more about it? Do you have a name for it?
Oh, man, yeah, that's the face melter, man.
What? Face melter.
Face melter, man, like my air guitar solos. Melt your face right off. Not literally, man. Your face would be fine, but figuratively, it would rock your face and melt it right off your head.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to the medics before we see this face melting, take on. Okay. I don't want anybody. I mean, we've already had face acid, now face melting. I don't know if the crowd can take it. I mean, fans, we'll just have to wait. In the far future, after you're done with thumb wrestling, you've won all your championships you can, or you've lost all your championships you can. What are you going to do when you finally retire to the great beyond?
Man, I ain't ever retiring, but if I stop thumb wrestling, it's straight to the friggin' rock and roll, man. I'm going to hit that guitar, and I'm going to start a cover band, man. A tribute band.
Ooh. Now, this is just a little subpart here. Now, I heard Cake Mania's got a new song, Baking Wild. Is there a rumor that maybe you guys might be producing a duo album then? Or is this going to be...
Man, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'd love to hit some guitar, but, it'd be the air guitar, so somebody else is going to have to play it, man.
Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin? Which one?
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely Black Sabbath, man.
Black Sabbath?
Yeah, Black Sabbath. And, I mean, from across the board, well, okay, not across the board. They had some not so good stuff, let's just face it. But the Ozzy and the Dio stuff, Right on, man. Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, man, Garth, I'm really happy that we got to do this 5 questions.
Hey, man, you know, I missed everybody, and I wish I could give you a high five now. But
we do a virtual
I
high
can't
five.
physically, so yeah, virtual high five, right?
Boom.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it here at the NDWA. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. 5 questions with Dan Austin. Thumbs Squared. I was really happy to have Garth on. Garth, I mean, is there anything else you want to tell the fans out there as we still do our best in the social distancing world?
Man, like, do like I do. Just stay holed up on your couch. Munchies. I mean, I know everything's open and all, but like, dude, like, be careful. Just saying. Like, I go out when I have to, but other than that, it's right here with the pizza rolls and the Mountain Dew, man.
Right on, man. Yeah, you know, we all got to do our part. Remember, wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, wear that mask if you go out in public. That's right. And one day we'll get over this COVID, and we'll get back in that Thunderdome, and I can't wait to have all the Dynamos back. Great having you again, Garth.
Throw down, man.
Can't wait for it, buddy. Thanks for joining me, buddy. You have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you soon.
You
Ladies
too,
and gentlemen,
man.
we're out of here. Peace out.
Oh yeah, baby, you know who's back? The one, the only, Hot Mott himself. Hey, wait a minute. Lights? What? Oh. There we go. It's me, Hot Mott, the hotness, the Prince of Pretty, coming back to the NDWA. And I tell you what, I'm coming back more than that. Coming back to the planet Earth. I know, right? You know how I love to travel. Sea to shining sea, continent to continent. This time, I was galaxy out. And I gotta tell you, I got this message. 4 galaxies away, I've got 5G service. And I could barely understand it. You big phone companies are ripping people off. But hey, I heard on that message something about Corona, something about the world's getting it, and you can't have a Corona party without the hotness. So I'm coming back, and I'm going to lead this Corona World Tour 2020. It's going to be the best party ever. I'm sure. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the hotness, right? Hey, so I'll tell you what, NDWA, Baron, I missed you, buddy, but I had to take that little vacation. Matter of fact, it was so much fun, I just drove past a supernova, and guess what? I had to take it a 6-pack of ice water because I'm so hot. I made him sweat. But hey,